Hey everybody, this is Dr. Johnson, and we're already at part 5 in our series of discussing the 7 different types of ADD. And here we are at type 5, which is also called Limbic ADD. This is where depression and ADD intersect each other. Now, besides the core symptoms of ADD that are typical, you also get some of these symptoms: negativity, moodiness, sadness, low energy, low motivation, and really a decreased zest for living overall. Typically, we want our cognitive areas of our brain, the outside area, newer part of our brain, to be more active. And then the deeper emotional center, which is inside the deep part of the brains, to be less active. And if that's the case, what we'll have is we'll have a better way to be centered, more hopeful and positive, and instead of having a negative or moody outlook on life. Now, unfortunately, limbic ADD is often responsible for failed marriages, low sexual interest, tiredness, feelings of being constantly overwhelmed, and a lack of attention to detail can often cause marital conflict. Treating limbic ADD can literally save families and change a person's life. Now, as with other ADD types, we correlate a patient's QEEG or brain map data along with case history information to be accurate in our evaluation. So when we see negativity, low motivation, low energy, depression, which is pretty consistent with type 5 ADD, we correlate that with the history and the clinical findings on the QEEG. The limbic area or system is one of the oldest parts of our brain, as I briefly mentioned earlier, evolutionarily speaking, that is. The limbic area structures form a complex network for controlling emotion, for bonding with others, and affecting our social connectedness. The sense of smell also lives in this area. We all know how smells can trigger emotions. The outer areas of our brain, called the cerebral cortex, are the newer areas of our brain. And it gives us the capacity to perform problem solving, planning, organization, and thinking rationally, and being able to control our emotions. Perhaps not surprisingly, brain research shows that women, on average, have larger deep limbic areas than males. This gives females some advantages and disadvantages due to that situation. Now, because of the larger limbic area, women are more in touch with their feelings. They tend to be generally better capable of expressing their feelings. And having a large limbic area also, unfortunately, leads to women to be more susceptible to depression, especially at times of significant hormonal changes, such as that occurs before puberty, before menses, after the birth of a child, and menopause. In type 5, we work with supplements that help boost the brain's production of dopamine. Dopamine is that neurotransmitter that's involved with motivation, emotional significance, relevance, focus, and pleasure. It helps you get things done. Foods that tend to increase dopamine include beef, poultry, fish, eggs, seeds like pumpkin seed and sesame seeds, almonds and walnuts, cheese, protein powders, and green tea. I happen to like to drink green tea every day. In addition, avocados and lima beans can help. Simple carbohydrates do tend to deplete dopamine. And of course, as with other cases of ADD, exercise is super important, and it helps supply dopamine to the brain. The great thing is even non-strenuous exercise such as walking will increase dopamine. Well, there you have it. That's type 5, a little quick summary. There will be more information on a blog article on the same topic, and I'll hope to see you next time, and thanks for watching.